Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So we are going to be spending quite a few episodes here in Kamoshida's palace. So yeah, we will get to that. And enemy strength, yeah. One way we can figure out how strong an enemy is by using our third eye to determine the color. Red enemies mean they're very, very strong. Yellow enemies means they're incredibly weak. So yes. So some new ones. Okay, so what are these guys? Too long a name. Evil posting booths. So I don't hear Antonio Banderas coming out of their voice boxes. So yeah, they are weak against wind, however. So a few attacks from Mona should do. I don't know if that'll be enough to... Okay, one of them's down, so let's speak to him, and yeah, lend me your power, yeah. I don't know, I'm gonna say more teenager in Joker's case. I don't want to tell him to shut up. I'm good at PE? Yeah, I could go with that! To steal an evil gym teacher's heart who's going to expel us? Okay, this guy has a weird sense of humor, but apparently we have Casey. Yes, and he doesn't ride a giant Moogle. No, he does not. So yes.
You got a new mask, Joker?
Seriously. Instead, he calls Blazers Puss in Boots. Seriously. And I don't know if he speaks with a Scottish or Spanish accent either. So he is of the Magician Arcana. We already have Jack-o'-lantern as a thing. So indeed, well, let's see what this one is then. Okay, and this one is another new one. So yes, the Maiden of something I don't want to read about. So yeah, so Garu. Yeah, that didn't work, and she's only a singular enemy. So I'll just whip her with, dare I say, Panther's Whip, and be done with that. Seriously.
Okay.
And then we can go on. So,
Victory.
I guess. Although I do feel sorry for, and whipping them and everything. We have one shadow up here, and I want to ambush them. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? More Agapions, which we already have in our party, so this is just going to be an all-out attack in it, or me getting more money. So, let's see what's further in. It's what? More of these bars! Yeah, we saw them back in the ballroom. So, I say we follow the footprints once again. Where do they lead? Over to this switch.
Do you think...
And let's see what that does. Nothing. Okay, so that was a red herring. It is actually this switch.
Do you think...
And the door, she shall open! And indeed, we can go through! Yay! And indeed, this must be the dining room, I guess. A huge banquet hall. I don't know what sort of guest Kamoshida really gets, or Shadow Self really enjoys here. Given that, but I can hazard a guess, given what we've seen thus far in his palace. So, let's see, can we find a way to open the things? There is a mysterious vent up there, so we can indeed crawl through there. But to get up there, we will need to use some way of getting over there. So yeah, we have another thing. So, I'll try pulling this switch and see what happens. Okay, that indeed opens the gates, but it closes the other ones on the other side, which isn't great. So, we'll just have to follow the footsteps once again over to... Oh dear. And the footsteps don't seem to go to that one. What the hell? What the actual hell? Seriously. But, yeah, they lead directly under... these gates. And I don't see any other... Hang on, never mind. There's another one. Let's pull that one. And maybe that will open the gates on the right. Let's see. Yeah, they do. And indeed, we can go that way into the next room. And we can see here, do we pull this one? I don't know. Everyone's at their full health, so I don't need to use that. I'm not sure if I want to use a smoke screen, but let's see. Okay, that opens that. And that doesn't do anything. That just locks us in. Oh well, let's go through this thing and crawl through the vent. Yeah, and maybe we can get to the other side or whatnot. I don't know. I'm an idiot. So out we come. And okay, we're in a new area here. So let's. Oh, another treasure chest. So let's open that, as long as it doesn't require another of our lockpicks, which a fair few do. I think they glow a bit differently. This one does not require a lockpick, so sooty, ghastly gear. Yeah. Is there any way of cleaning that thing? Well, we will actually find a way a bit later in the game. So yeah, and there are some footprints leading you over to this one. What's this one do then? Well, it opens the gate a bit further away.
And finish.
Yeah. But that being said, let's see, where do I want to go? There doesn't seem to be anything else, and we're back in the banqueting room once again. Rather lavish for the naked king, I'd say. So, there's another shadow. Let's see what this one is. And I'm changing positions more times than I want to think. Okay, we can ambush him now, so reveal his true form. And, let's see, it is some more kit sifts, yada yada yada. Okay, as I was saying, let's see, I may want to look at our stats. Let's see, Ryuji, was it Ryuji? I don't know, one of our party is doing very, very low on SP. If this were the original Persona 5, I would actually make a hasty retreat for the exit. But this is Persona 5 Royal, and there is something we can actually get in this game that, while not completely filling our SP gauge, does help quite a bit. So yeah, and we'll get to it in I think the next episode actually. So indeed, let's use Aggie on both of these maidens. And one of them is now, we can actually give them our power, so let's see. Okay, well, we don't want to be rude to a lady, do we? That will probably take a while. Okay, fair enough. And we have Silky now. Yes, her name is Silky. Strange name for, not for a persona, but for a person, so, yes. And unfortunately, our stock is now full, so we have to get rid of them. So I'm getting rid of Jack-o'-lantern, although I'm not sure if I registered him in the compendium. That is a problem, so far as I can say. Although you can get shadows back that you've lost. You can even get shadows back when you're fighting, or personas back. So yeah, she is of the Priestess Arcana. I cannot do anything with that at the moment. And that door's locked, so we can't go through there. Okay, so, yeah, guess as good as mine, I'll say. Okay, let's climb up here, and we have another vent we can crawl through. So, yay! And another treasure chest! Okay, and another shadow as well.
Let's go.
So, ambush the shadow. Yes. And let's see what we get. Another jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so it's only one, so I'll leave it in. Seriously. Okay, yeah, I can just finish it off with physicals. Although this one doesn't want to be fought, it seems. Seriously. So, yeah. And yes, this is what I meant with shadows coming back to us. Let's have some money. There we go. And there is a way of getting a lot more money, but I'll get to that. For now, let's go to the treasure chest and see what's in here.
Wow.
Anyway, shadows have different personalities. This is further brought in Persona 5 Royal. You actually get a few more hints as to what the shadows are. It's much easier to get shadows in this game than it was in the original. In the original, you just had to guess, seriously. Normally from their mannerisms. So we have a new accessory with a skill here. So yeah, let's see who we can equip it on then. Morgana, maybe. Let's see. This one has, if we can find C's glasses. That's a reference to Persona 3, but yeah, I'm not looking at that. Samurai Spirit. What skill did that have? I think it had champions. No, it has Garu. Well, I don't want to give it to Mona then, because he already has wind element. So I might give him. Joker's not a good idea, because Joker holds a wild card and can wield multiple personas. So yeah. But, yeah, Life Boosted honestly sounds like a good one. But, or Panther, should I say? I'll give it to, I didn't even see, did I? Oh well, let's go to the next room. And, yeah, in here we get the, Tim Chop, apparently. And this is where something comes into play here.
I don't think we're going any further this way.
Should we check somewhere else?
Wait, look up there.
What about it? Are we throwing a rope over that and climbing it?
Phantom thieves do things a bit more stylishly than that, and I know just what'll do the trick. Good. Seems like it fits properly. That's just a little something I've been working on in secret. The grappling hook lets you zip to hard-to-reach locations in a flash. You'll see what I'm talking about when you test it out. Go ahead, give it a try.
And is used for far more other things than just getting to hard-to-reach places with this grappling hook. So indeed, let's give it a try. How it works is that it starts glowing, and the closer it gets, the higher pitched it gets. So yeah, and then you can use the L1 button to get up there. So yeah. And would you know it, there's another treasure chest. Does this one? No, it doesn't. Okay, so that one give us some more sooty gear. So yay. I guess, actually. I don't actually look at that until a bit later. And now we are introduced to really strong shadows. They actually glow red without the usage of the thing. And no, you cannot capture these guys. If you don't want to fight them, leave them well alone. Seriously. I do want to fight them, even though it may take me a while. Seriously. So what do we have here? Okay, so savage shadows are really, really tough to deal with. Seriously. And if you do manage to exploit their weaknesses, then even if you try and get them, they will not want to join you at all. Seriously. Even at a hold-up. So the only thing you can do is actually pretty much do... I'm doing it wrong there. But there we go. Here's an example of that. Yeah, he will not join us. So the only thing we can do is not an all-out attack, it seems, because I think we stumbled back there. But never mind. We have enough things to take down. I don't really want to do that. Power Slash, okay. Didn't do that much damage to Ryuji. Anyway, that being said, let's go on. And the next area we will get to, we will see anyway, is a bit of a level up there for Joker at least. Let's see, I think it is the library. Yeah, it's the library. Here's silk yarn. Okay, do we push this one? I don't know. I don't know if I use my third eye here. But we will probably need a key for this one. Yep, this is indeed the library. We have to seek out a certain number of books. In the original, I think it was about 2. In Persona 5 Royal, however, it's 3. So, or maybe more actually. I know it's 1 more than in the original Persona 5. So, indeed, that being said, there's another new enemy, the Mad March Horse, who apparently got cut in half. Yeah, I know I've heard of pantomime horses before, but this is just weird. And we didn't get anything from it because we don't know its weakness. Oh wells. And that being said, let's see here. Yeah, I'll go over here. There's something glowing over there. So let's see. Was that a book? I don't know, but we need to use our third eye anyway to point out various books here. So what do we have here then? Okay, some devils. Okay. Yeah. That isn't going to be trouble, is it? So, Aggie, I guess. And yes, their weakness is apparently fire. If only I knew Maragi, then I would be able to do a bit more damage to these demons, but never mind, I'll see what I can get here. So let's see, lend us your power.
Poor thing, it looks scared to death.
Scared to death, eh? Maybe we should do some reassuring of them, shall we say. It's kind of stuck to me. It's kind of part of my face. Oh well. Although he did give us a soul drop. That is an SP restoring item. So yeah, we're getting them this early. In my original run on Persona 5, that did not happen. Not at least until a bit later in the game. So yeah, I will actually use that soul drop. Especially since later on there'll be a way of getting soul drops as well. So yeah. But over here we will get a book! Yeah, a book. Of course you get books in a library, but this one's called The Queen. The Queen's book? Oh boy, who do I think wants to be his queen? Probably Anne, judging from what we've seen thus far. Seriously. Even though I don't think she wants to be with Kamoshida at all. Seriously, especially after what happened with Shiho. So let's go in here, and we get another save room. So yeah, I'm gonna save, and on the next episode we will explore more of the library, I guess. So I will see you then. Goodbye!